morning, Cheesy. So welcome. Okay, I got the music out the way. I have a real quick address and some things to explain about this gummy bitch, this loose toothful summer breeze that keeps stalking me, obsessing over me. This is going like it ranges about a 4-year period. A 4-year period. And it's the same song and dance, but it's getting worse with her lies. But it's the same song and dance each time. I guess she think that she's fighting and taking shots at me or whatever. And she's trying to step up the ante, but all she's doing is becoming more vile and more offensive. And that's more a reflection of her damn self than it is of me. Actually, probably a bigger reflection of the job her parents did with her, honestly. But yeah, she's taking shots. So the last shot was yesterday. Okay, she thought she was getting away. I'm like, no. I'm like, bring your silverback ass back here. Like, you're not getting away with it. Like, I just had I had bigger fish to fry. Okay, I had my sights on something else that was more important to me. But I knew as soon as I squared that away, I was gonna be on this bitch addressing this whole. But it's the same thing. It's this whole pattern that she does. So this shit, I want to give you guys background on this because I notice she tries to dodge it. And me saying that is not just based on what I'm going to explain to you guys what occurred yesterday. Like, this shit occurs all the time. It even occurred on the person who I mob for on her channel, Carrie. It's the same thing. But this shit goes back to the days, before y'all ran Five Babe out of here, when Five Babe was her leader, like her cult leader. So yeah, like, she's one of them, and she set herself on me early for Pepsi points, okay, for coal points, for brownie stripes. She was looking for. So this is what these people do. People who are not fond of them, and I never really drug Five Big. I just speak the truth, okay, and leave it for her cult followers to pick up the pieces and handle if they have an issue with it. But I'm not altering the truth. You know what I mean? But so she singled me out along with a couple other of them, but I gotten them off me. But she's like one of the last lifeless remnants, okay, that's still running around here, pretending like Five Baby is even on here when she's not, okay? She been fled the sector. She does this little return thing. Let me look. What's up? How you doing? Good morning, Sam I am. Yeah, so it's that whole thing. So she set herself on me, and she stayed on me. One of the things she would always say, and she said this recently, even on Carrie's channel too. So this thing is a whole pattern. She does this thing, and on other people's channel, like maybe about this year, she's done this to me about 5 times this year, just in this year. But this shit goes back to 4 years ago. So she comes into chat, and she normally makes she'll just say Oswald Bates, or she'll make a Oswald Bates comment. But sometimes she just dropped the name Oswald Bates, and that's supposed to be a reference to me. If you know Damon Wayans, he played a character in Living Color. It was called Oswald Bates. And other people, when she said it in Carrie Channel, there were other people outside of myself. I always knew that so-called joke was a dud. It doesn't stick with me. And the reason it doesn't stick, and it's not funny, because it has to have a grain of truth to it. You're applying it to the wrong person. You would have to apply that to a person who makes up words, as Oswald Bates, the character, did. And I never had a day on here in my years being here doing that. See how that's a miss and not a hit? Not a hit, but it's a miss. And also, I would have to use words out of context, which I don't do. You know, so if she's envious, like, of the fact that I don't do that, it seemed like she's more wishful that that it did apply to me. But that shit don't apply to me. Like, we're on here where everything is documented digitally through video. There should be examples of that shit, or memories of that shit, at least memories. And it don't mean that that's going to be reliable, because you know how people are recounting shit, especially if they have animosity towards you. You know, and she's shown this for 4 years. But here's the thing: she's doing some pusillanimous shit. Okay, she's lying and being deceitful. So she's trying to just as she did in Carrie's. She did this yesterday to me over in Honest Row. She did this on Honest Row chat. She tries to she thinks she's being subtle, and I'm the one that brings it out and exposes it. Like, as soon as I see the references of Oswald Bates, or her thinking that she's fighting and attacking me, well, she's really just uppercutting that air. She's uppercutting that air. That's what she's doing. She's windmilling in the dark. Like, she don't even know what the fuck she's doing, you know. But whenever she does it, I expose it all. I put it all out, and I'm like, don't be mad at me because I didn't follow your call. Like, I put everything in context, and then she does this whole play that she does. Like, what do you mean? I didn't even say nothing about 5A. All I did was mention Oswald. No, but you're in here because I'm not fond of her. That's how this all started. Like, you're not on my radar. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even like check for you like the rest of the people. You know what I mean? Your cult leader fled. Why are you still behind? And y'all look, a lot of y'all from Fish Bucket Nation, y'all look very desperate when she did leave, when y'all were looking for new homes, honestly. Y'all look like some ran down transients, okay? Some raggedy homeless people, unkept, unwanted, unloved, okay? And yeah, a lot of y'all just look pitiful, especially in trying to make a space for yourself in other people places, which you should have did all along. But I guess your cult leader told you something different. What is up, Dreamy Genie Blue? Thanks for joining me. But yeah, and so she takes these shots. She does the Oswald thing. Now she's lying about it. Now, so yesterday in Honest Road Chat, when she said that I was right on it, I came back with my insult, and I said with everybody, well, at least the reputation that she has here. And I'm not talking about the missing teeth and off to the side in the back of her mouth, and I'm gonna get to that. But I'm talking about her being a fucking basehead, a streetwalking crackhead. You know what I mean? So I do that in her face, and I don't know if you cleaned yourself up since then, but that's my read, and I'm sticking to it. Cause you're an easy read out here, and you busted, and you know you are, and you a dingy whore. All right, you's a dingy, sour smelling, putrid pussy whore. That's what you are, you funky bitch. But yeah, so you took your little shots. And then you tried, here's where your lie came in and your deception came in. Now, over at Carrie's, you tried to, when I responded, you tried to do the thing like, oh, Carrie, would you please just get your mind? And I know what that looks like, but could you please just get your out of control moderator? I haven't even done anything. I like you, and I'm just over here looking for a piece of you. And he's interrupting. He's getting in the way of that. I know that game. Y'all are so weak when y'all start shit and then go to that when somebody give y'all heat that your spirit can't handle. You know, the teachings you loathe, the teachings you hate, that shit. But that's you tried to go in that area with Honest Row, the other day. A little. But what you did was saying a hit dog would holler. Hey, listen, if you weren't an Oswald Bates, you would know that you used it out of context. That's the wrong context, whore. A hit dog will holler. You know, that's you normally that's applied to a situation in which you say something and it is taken out of context. And then it's this one individual that applies the guilt to himself when it doesn't apply, when it wasn't sent for him. So you use that out of context. So if you weren't an Oswald Bates, you would know that, okay? Okay. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? If you weren't an IEP recipient, okay? And living that IEP life, you would know that, okay? Okay, you probably wake up with slobber running down your legs, or but yeah, she actually tried to, and now you're hiding. Don't throw rocks and hide your hands. What you should have told Honest Rose that you've been saying that to me for years, including like 5 times this year. You said that to me dozens of times, and we gotten into it. You even went as far as to tell me why you say it. And the only thing you could come up with in that chat, and I believe it was Carrie's, was, oh, because he used big words. You're the IEP person. I don't use big words. They're big to you. The word cope, which is it's a 1-syllable word, that's big to you. You know what I mean? Because you say deal. You know, if I choose to say cope, that's not a big word, but it is to someone with an IEP. Okay? Especially a bitch that's a street walking crack whore. That would be you. And speaking about that, you wanted to respond by calling me a pansy. You jumped to that. A pansy. That's a term of abuse. You know what I mean? That's a term of contempt and abuse, and you want to jump to that. Okay, I'll be your pansy, but just know that I'm a clean pansy, and know that I've been told worse things by better people than yourself. I've been told worse things by people who have all their teeth in their mouth, okay? And not a sunroof off to the fucking side. You have that. You can't keep your teeth in your head as well, okay? And it may start with your cult leader, because she had that shit going on too. That little side view, little shortcut. What the fuck is that? Like, yeah, and your shit is out too. You know what I mean? You have this front thing where you can turn sideways. If you do, it looks like if someone peered into your mouth, it would look like they're looking through an alleyway or some shit. Okay, or the halls of medicine. So that will be you. But see, you jump to your little terms of hate, because that's what it is for you. And here's the thing: you're not heterosexual. That's the whole thing. You are a pansy yourself of the female type. The only difference is you are a squirt slurping pansy. Okay? A beaver eating one. That's what you are. Who worship false idols and false prophets. Okay? And become a cult member, because you don't have a fucking life to online personalities. This is what your dirty ass do. Okay? What you need to do is take a fucking bath. You know what I mean? You want them bitches that roll the fuck up out of bed and press YouTube search button to see if your girl is live when she's been chased clearly from the sector. Okay, when she dips in and dodges out. But that's the job that you picked up for her. And I see what y'all used to do in the past. Y'all would go out into other chats under either under your main account name that most people would recognize you from, or under your troll accounts. And then you would take shots at anyone who does not worship your false pseudo prophetess. And then you will run back the next time that she's live. And to get a pat when they hear you, you would say, oh, I windmilled and fought so-and-so for you. I did this for you. Oh, I got at this op. I got at that op. This is what y'all would do. Like this would be your online existence. It's shabby as fuck. Nasty whore. I don't believe she said that. So yeah, you jumped to the pansy term. You wanted to do that the whole time. I don't mind that. You know what I mean? That means soften or effeminate. So I don't mind that. You know what I mean? Like I can acknowledge shit about myself, but can you acknowledge that you're a carpet muncher? That's the question. You know, and yeah, I do have it a feminine way to say. I'll be the first to admit I'll never have the man your mother is. And the way you look manatee face, you know what I mean? Like you have strong ass features yourself. Okay? That 5 o'clock shadow. And them listen fucking teeth. You yuck mouth whore. Your mouth is on yuck. Okay, your mouth is on yuck status. And you thinking you reading someone? Fuck out of here, you burly head. Your retarded ass somewhere, bitch. Nigga, that you thought it was sweet. You thought I wasn't going get at you. No, I was patient. I was going to get at you know. But again, I had my eyes on the prize. I had better things to do. You know what I mean? I had to deal with people who actually have lives and had their teeth in their mouth. Okay, and not somewhere in stored away in a box in the closet or in your back pocket. Hey, I don't believe she said this. Bitch walking around smelling like zoo dirt. Okay. You the funky bitch. You the one with the reputation of smelling. Okay, like a bag of 1,000 asses or some shit. Okay, smelling like a herd ran by and them animals kicked up dirt. That's you. You putrid pussy smelling whore. Okay, so remember that the next time you think you out here taking shots and own your shit. That Oswald Bates thing that you do, other people have pointed out to you. Other people outside of myself and told you, yo, you say that to him all the time and it don't apply. And they even told you it's not funny. I don't want to name the name of the person to put them in like in the line of fire, but you know what I'm talking about. Other people have said, like, yo, you can't even cite a single example in which he ever made up a word or used words out of context. But you know, I didn't want to be hypocritical and call you a lesbian when I know I'm same gender loving out here, but you wanted to throw around the pansy term when you was begging to suck fishy fries shit. You know what I mean? You wanted to get a lick here and a lick there. Nasty bitch. And she wouldn't get a yuck mouth bitch like you cut her up. Okay? Them dangerous ass Ginzu teeth. You have Ginzu teeth, bitch. Okay. Go somewhere. This weave hat wearing whore. Like all shit look like fucking hats and shit. Top hats. Retarded ass IEP bitch. Okay. With a blind beehive. Yo, this is a weird ass whore. I'm serious. Yeah. She is a weird ass whore, I'm telling you. I see the way she dressed, the way she styled, adorn herself. Nobody do that foo shit. Okay, looking like the witch doctor from Shaka Zulu. Remember that witch doctor? Okay, with the indigenous tatas. Yeah, just move around. And stop lying. Just own your shit. Like everybody know you say that because of me. That whole a hit dog collar shit does not apply. That only applies to someone that it wasn't meant for. That bit at the bait. It's meant for me. You know what I mean? And you jump into the pansy turn, it shows your animosity and your hatred really towards yourself because again, you're a female pansy. You know what I mean? They wanted somebody that wanted a female who was a fake prophetess in this sector to sit on your face and make it do what it do. That's what you wanted, ho. Fuck out of here. You yuck mouth base head. You know what I mean? Get off of drugs. Clean yourself up. Okay? Then you don't have to be out here looking like Leon Speaks, you ugly whore. Fuck out of here. You know, like she tried it. Did you think that? Nah, like I told you guys, like I'm hitting back now. You know what I mean? What happened 4 years ago, 3 years ago when you hitting me for no reason and I don't even know your masculine ass? Fuck out of here. Yeah. So yeah, in comparison to you, I am a pansy. You know what I mean? But in comparison to your deadbeat sperm donor, I'm not. Okay? You know, I can have him suck my dick from the back and pay me. Remember that, bitch. And remember that. I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much. Okay, my job is done. I don't believe she went there. Did you think I wasn't going to hit back? In what world? Fuck out of here. You still out here a whole do girl, okay? For a bitch that ran, okay? A track star whore, okay? The beneficiary of Mayberry. Whatever, Mayfair, whatever the fuck it is. All right, let's get it. Like the video for me. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so.